Updates for the recent L'Hopital controversy.
In other news, local rap artists Ty Lizzle and Rachella have released a new song for all you students out there struggling with the ratio test. Let's give it a look.
I would like to start this video by stating some rules pertaining to the ratio test. If L is less than 1, then the series converges. If L is greater than 1, the series diverges. If L equals 1, then the series is inconclusive. In the case that L equals 1, the ratio test is worthless and we would need to use a different test to determine the convergence of the series. The absolute value bars in the definition of L are absolutely required. If they are not there, it will be impossible for us to get a correct answer. With this first example, let's be careful and make sure that we have everything down correctly. Here are the series terms a sub n. A sub n equals x to the nth over n times 5 to the nth. To compute a sub n plus 1, all we need to do is substitute n plus 1 for all of the n's in a sub n. Now to define L, we will use L equals the limit as n approaches infinity of the absolute value a sub n plus 1 over a sub n. There's usually a lot of canceling that will happen in these. Make sure that you do this canceling. If you do not do this kind of canceling, it will make the limit very difficult. This is the first version of the ratio test. All we did was substitute n plus 1 for every n. To make the problem simpler, I rewrote this as this. By multiplying the reciprocal, it's the same as dividing. Next, we cancel out the terms. This becomes x, this becomes 1, this becomes nothing, this stays n, and this just goes to n plus 1 times 5. Rewriting that, we get x times n over 5n plus 5. Next, rewrite this as that. This can be simplified to the absolute value of x over 5. We know that the absolute value of x over 5 is less than 1. We can now get rid of the absolute value. In order to get rid of the absolute value, we have to put 1 on both sides. In order to do that, we make 1, 1 negative and 1, 1 positive. Now we solve for x. Solve for x, we multiply both of the 1's by 5. Substitute x equals 5 and x equals negative 5 into the series to test endpoints. After plugging in 5, this is what I got. Now that we plugged in negative 5 into the series, we're going to try to simplify this down. After further simplifying this down, I found that the series converges on x equals negative 5. So, this interval of convergence up here is x is greater than or equal to negative 5 and less than 5. To find the radius of convergence, we subtract the positive value from the negative value, then divide by 2. After doing this, I discovered that the radius of convergence is 5. Recent L'Hopital controversy. And that's all for the recent. And that's all for the updates on the recent.